Hello, I'm just back from the car boot sale where I got some bargains. I thought I'd show you what I have. I found some of these old industrial pigeonhole units. Was it 6 little bays, and I got 3 of these. Now, they're a bit rusty. I like the rusty look, but it kind of rubs off on your hands. So I think the first job is to give them all a wash down. This old industrial stuff's very popular at the moment, so it wasn't super cheap. The chap wanted £12 each, but I managed to get all 3 for £30, so I'm reasonably happy with that. It's a nice sunny day, so this stuff should hopefully dry off in no time. These have dried, and now my hands come off clean, which is what I want. Now, I don't want to repaint them or anything because I love the look, but I don't want them to rust anymore, so I've just got some wax that I'm going to brush over just to seal them. Now, I need to get these up on the wall. Now, a few months ago, I built myself this chisel rack, and I've extended it around onto the back wall, and I think these would go up above it. But the trouble is, on this wall, it's kind of a panel effect, so I need to add some extra wood. I've got some plywood, which I think would just fit this in here, and it'll bring it to the right level. So I'm going to rip some strips down on the table saw. I've cut the pieces to length so they're going to fit into the panelling. Now I'm going to get some construction adhesive on and just hold them in place with a couple of screws. I've got a piece of 2x4 that I'm pushing up against the top, and that's going to be my spacer, and then a couple of screws in just to hold it in place. Okay, let's get this installed. So it's just going to sit flush with these strips of wood and get screwed into them. So this unit has already got holes for screws, so they just go through there and driven in. There we go, all 3 up. That's those all up. So now I'll show you some of the other things I've been picking up at the boot sale recently. First, I got a first aid tin. It needs filling up, but there's a label in it, labelled 1964. So a fantastic thing that's come from the railways. Got a little wooden hand plane, so this might be a restoration project one day, but it can go with my other wooden ones on my plane shelf. I always buy chisels. As you can see, I'm a bit short of them. And I got a whole set of Marples ones. A bit rusty, need to clean up, but I think I paid £2 for the set. So, a bargain. So, if you're starting out and want tools, you can get them really cheaply. I mean, you have to put some effort in to actually clean them up, but it's not that difficult. I've got some wooden handle chisels, again, restoration projects. And then I got some gouges as well. One of these gouges is a nice Marples one, and someone has used it to stir paint. But other than that, it looks in pretty good condition. So I'll clean this up and it will definitely be usable again. I got a nice selection of wooden handle screwdrivers. Some quite big, some pretty tiny. And I got 3 that are ratcheting ones. So these will all look nice on my new rack on the wall. I've got a couple of drills, a Stanley egg beater type, and then one of these small model making ones. I'll probably never use it, but I think I got it for 20p, so couldn't resist. I've got a little dovetail saw. That would definitely need some work, but it's a nice little thing. And a little coping saw. This put a fresh blade in and is ready to go. And I got some other bits. Little awl, marking gauge, pliers, a great draw knife. Handles are wonky, covered in rust, so that's definitely going to be a project. And this is something I actually bought myself off eBay. A pencil sharpener. It reminds me of the teacher's desk when I was at school. So I need a place to mount this. So for now, I'm going to get this all put on my new rack until I can get round to actually sorting it all out. I think it looks really good along here and along the back, and then these cubbies, lots of room to fill up. I just need to have a really good de-rusting and sharpening session now to sort out all these chisels. But I love them. I love the old things. I think they look great. I think they're nicer made, and they're better value than buying the new stuff a lot of the time. You just got to put a bit of effort in yourself. And you know what? I enjoy going around the antique shops and the boot sales and finding them all as well. So, thank you for watching. Thanks to my patrons, and please subscribe for more videos.